Hey, grace and peace. My name is Paul Dezay, and welcome to Find the Intersection. Today's Friday, and Friday means Intersection Day. It means the day where we talk about the themes, the threads, the intersections for the week through the four passages that we've been studying. So the four passages we've been reading this week, on Monday we read Luke 4:21 to 30. On Tuesday, we read the love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13, 1 to 13. On Wednesday, we read Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 4 to 10. And then yesterday, we read Psalm 71, verses 1 to 6. And so what are the themes that run through them? Now, some themes only run through three of them, but you get the idea that there's definitely connections that you make throughout all of them. Hey, Tanya, how are you? I see Jennifer's on. I see Brian's on. Good morning, everybody. Hey, great job last night, Jennifer. I heard you rocked it. So thanks for leading an amazing worship evening. So awesome. All right, so I found three themes this week. The first one is love, and not just any kind of, just lovey-touchy kind of romantic love, or emotional love. It's a sense of love that goes beyond normal, love that's beyond expectations. And so what we see here in the gospel passage is Jesus is saying that he's not just for who people expect him to be for, he is also for the Gentiles. And he communicates through the story of Elisha and Elijah that he's for people who would be considered enemies or unclean worshipers or people outside the expectation. And then, of course, 1 Corinthians 13, which is a love chapter, which speaks to love being the main thing. And then Jeremiah being the prophet that speaks to the nations. So again, that's beyond just Israel. And then we see in the psalm, we see this love that compels the psalmist to come and pray for rescue, but also to praise, love that has been with him all his life. So love is the first theme. The second theme is being known and called by God. Being known and called by God. So we see in the gospel passage, Jesus speaks his mission statement in the fulfillment of the prophecy of the Messiah, where he speaks, he's the one who proclaims the Lord of the year of the Lord's favor, Jubilee, sets the captives free, preaches the good news to the poor. He knows his calling. So Jesus knows who he is. He's the beloved Son of God, and he knows what he's called to do. And we see in 1 Corinthians verse 12, it talks about being known. And then we see Jeremiah being known from his very early days, and the same as the psalmist as he looks backwards, being known and being called. And then finally is the expect the unexpected theme. When you take a look at especially the gospel passages, which is what I'm focusing on Sunday in my sermon, is this idea that the Nazarenes expected Jesus to be one thing and to do one thing, and he did something completely beyond what they expected. And everyone has expectations of us. If people know that we're Christians, they have some expectation, and we go to church and we do different things. But I think the gospel it just doesn't meet expectation and goes far beyond it. And the same thing in the love chapter. We speak that there's faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. That would be unexpected in a world that celebrates the commitment of religion. So all of these things really speak to this expect the unexpected. When you take a step back from the passages, we see the surprise element, the shock element there in it, and that causes, especially with the Nazarenes, to respond in a way that would be shocking for us, rage. But I think we respond to the unexpectedness of God in our own way. And so as I apply these passages this week to my life, I'm examining my calling and reaffirming my calling to be someone who preaches the gospel. But in the same time, I'm taking a look at this idea of love and especially unexpected love. And how am I doing that? How am I showing that sort of love to those around me and those beyond me, beyond my close circle? Anyway, that's it for today. So we will be back next Monday as we hit the gospel passage, Luke 5. I'd encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what intersections you found. And that's what this is about. It's about being a learning community, learning together as we go through this. And I believe that I will learn from you, and I hope that you learn something from me. And together we all grow in Christ likeness. Hey, have a great weekend. Stay warm out there. I'll see you.